Hey guys, how you doing? Tony D here, Taco Golf, and today's subject is your tonneau cover, and if it's fading or turning green, how are we going to fix it? So I got this product here that I want to kind of review and go over. We're going to try it out and see what it looks like, so stay tuned. Hey guys, how you doing? Tony D here, Taco Golf, and thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Today's subject that we're going to discuss here is your tonneau cover and your trim on your truck, because after a while from the elements, the trim tends to fade, turn different colors. It goes from black to gray. My tonneau cover right now is a little bit lighter than it was when I first bought it, and I do have a garage kept all the time in my garage most of the year. Some people don't though. Some people have it outside for a much longer period of time, and this situation happens a lot more frequently. So I got this new product that I want to try out. It's called Jaxwax, Jaxwax. This is from a local store here in Las Vegas that I happened to notice as I was going over to a store, and then I actually saw their retail store in a strip mall. So I walked in and I asked them some questions about my truck and about how I can change the trim to make it look back to what it looked like when it was brand new, since my truck is a year old now. So they recommended this. The website is www.jaxwax.com, and I'll make sure to put it on the description below so you guys can have access. They also do online orders too, so you can order straight online and they can deliver it anywhere you want across the country. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of this on my tonneau cover, and we're going to compare the before and after and see what it looks like and see if it actually does work. It's basically an oil-based protectant, and it's supposed to protect all of your trim and your tonneau cover for 6 months. So it's a twice-a-year application. So typically you'd probably want to put it on at the beginning of summer and then at the beginning of the winter to preserve the trim and the tonneau cover through the hot summer months and through the cold winter months. So in a second here, we're gonna apply it and we're gonna give it a try. So stay tuned. Okay guys, as you can see, I have my tonneau cover partially exposed to the sun here with the garage door open, so you can see what it currently looks like now. As you can see, it looks a little bit lighter than it did when I first bought the truck, just because I've had it for a year and it's been under the elements, hot and cold here in Las Vegas. So I'm going to take a little bit of this stuff, I'm going to shake it really good, and I'm going to put it on this area right here so that you can see the difference of what it looks like before and after I apply it. And then I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to do the whole entire tonneau cover, and then I'm going to show you the finished product once I have the whole thing done. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and apply it right in this area here that's exposed to the sun, so you can see the difference. So according to the directions, you got to shake it really well. Again, it is oil-based, and it does recommend on the bottle to use gloves, but I'm not using gloves, but it does recommend for you to use gloves on it. And you don't want to get it on the paint of your truck. You want to make sure you keep it on the plastic pieces. So that's why they recommend that you put it on the applicator or on a microfiber towel. If you're going to use a microfiber towel, you can use that as well, and apply it directly onto the towel or this applicator that comes with it. Do not put it all over the tonneau cover and then spread it this way. So they recommend doing it like this. So I'm going to take it here, and as you can tell, it is black. Okay, so you want to be careful. As you can see, it comes out black. So I put a little bit here, and I'm going to let it soak in the applicator just a little bit, and then we're gonna start to work it in. So you just kind of work it in a circular motion like you would anything else. And of course, it's going to look darker when you first put it on versus when it's actually dry. Let's just go across the whole thing and just apply it in all the areas. similar to what you would do with like Armor All, I would say. But it does make the tonneau cover look nice and dark. So far, it looks pretty cool. So I'm just gonna go around this whole entire thing. Just basically apply it all over. Then once it dries up, you want to apply more to it. And then just start working it in again, like so. All right. It's kind of like almost like the consistency of it's almost like a black motor oil. Interesting. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and then when we're done, we're going to take a look at the finished product to see what it looks like. But it's doing a pretty good job making it turn black. If it stays that color, then it's a winner. So let's see what happens once it dries. So it says you're supposed to let it dry for about 15-20 minutes after it's been applied. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to stop the video, and then from here I'm going to show you guys the finished product of what it actually looks like. I'm actually going to do like one square, and then I'm going to leave the other square the way it was before. Or I'm sorry, one panel. I'm going to do one panel, and then I'm going to leave the other panel so you can see the difference in the color. I'm also going to pull the truck outside so you can see it in the daylight as well. So stay tuned. Okay guys, as you can see, I put it on the first panel here and on the third panel here, and you can definitely see a huge difference. Look how much darker that is. Way darker. And it's been sitting for about 15 minutes now, and it looks like it did brand new. Again, that's a great comparison right there. You can really see it, and definitely makes a huge difference. So let me do the middle panel, and then I'll finish this up and show you the finished product. So stay tuned. Okay guys, there you go. There's the finished product. That's what it looks like. It looks like it did when I first bought it. It looks brand new. And I also trimmed out the fender flares. I made those, I used the same product. It brought the fender flares back to life. I'll show you back on this side over here. You can see the fender flare over here. I totally brought it back to life, and it brought my tonneau cover back to life. So it looks amazing, guys. Okay guys, so thank you very much for watching. And again, the name of the product is called Jaxwax, and it's at jaxwax.com. And again, I'll post a description below of where you can get this stuff for your Toyota Tacoma. It's good on all the trim, all the plastic trim. It brings everything back to life like it was when it was brand new. And it also definitely brought back to life my tonneau cover. And it'll give it good protection for the next 6 months. At least that's what they claim. So it's always good to put it on, probably at the beginning of spring going in through the summer, and then right around fall time, which will take you right through the winter. So again, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below, and I'll be happy to answer them. And again, thank you very much for watching. And again, it's Tony D here with Taco Golf, and please subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And you guys have yourself a terrific day.